Right folks, something a little bit different today. One reason why I got this bike is just to try and boost my confidence a little bit, because certainly with the GS and the K1600 even more so, big heavy bikes, difficult sometimes in tight spaces to manoeuvre them around. So yeah, the reason why I got the 2018 one initially, the 2018 701, is just to practice doing some manoeuvres, gaining in tight, or doing some manoeuvres rather in tight environments, or relatively tight environments, and just trying to instill a little bit more confidence back into me. In regards to being able to handle a bike, I mean, I've been riding bikes for donkey's years, but I don't know what it is. I think maybe sometimes as you get older, certainly in my case, you lose a bit of confidence. So what I've done is I'm down at a local Lidl supermarket, not too far away from where I am. I have asked permission to do what I'm doing, and I've spoken to the manager and he's given me permission to come down this side of the car park, which is the far end where hardly anybody visits, and basically just set up these cones, which you can see, and just do a little bit of slalom work, or sort of tight circles work if you like. So again, I've set them up 2 paces apart, or two car parking spaces apart. Each space is 7'8", I think I measured it at. So 2 times that, you've got 14, 15, 15, 4, 15, I don't know, something like that anyway. 15, something or another. Anyway, I'll come back to that in a minute. So it seems enormous as that. It seems like, well, why can't you do a UE within that sort of distance? But I think a lot of it is just mindset. You know, you get this mental blocking that you're going to drop your bike. So anyway, so that's what I've come down here, just to practice. If I drop it, I drop it. Hopefully I won't. If I embarrass myself, then again, that's life, and hey, I'll live. So yeah, I'm just going to do a little bit of, or attempt to do a little bit of tight circling work, or relatively tight. So a couple of spaces apart, as you can see. So I've seen some videos on YouTube of people that do this. So I had to put my foot down there. Again, that's just lost the ball a bit. But this is something that will help any rider just to gain a bit of confidence. So I'm looking where I'm going and keeping my revs on. I've just got that biting point on the clutch, no feet there. I will do this again at some other points and put another camera down just so you can see if I do cheat, in inverted commas, put my feet down. But I'll be honest with you, if I do, I do. I have nothing to prove. But I know I'm not leaning the bike far enough, but again, that'll come to me. So, I mean, this video is just for a bit of fun at the end of the day, you know, and some people are really good at this, and some people like me are crap. Line myself up again, try again. Looking where you're going, or where you want to go, feathering the clutch, so there's no issues there. And again, I'm going to come round, keep the throttle on. Oh god, lost my bottle there. Let me go around, trying again. So these cones I'm using, they're just, I got them from Sports Direct, so obviously like for football. I think they were a £5 or something like that, because they're always discounting stuff down at Sports Direct, aren't they? So no issues there. So that's twice. We're on a roll now, you see. But it's just beneficial, this, I think, just for a little bit of gentle, delicate clutch work. Gets you used to the weight of your bike and your turning circle of your bike. Oh, bloody hell. Lost focus there, went out the circle. So I shall line up and do that again. And as I get better, if I get better, I shall reduce the gap. So I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm looking at the bloody cones instead of looking foot down there. I'm looking at the cones instead of looking where I need to be. Nearly put my foot down there, but just slightly increase the revs, because obviously as you're leaning, if you reduce your power, then the bike will just become a dead weight, won't it? And it'll fall. So if you get a bit of revs on like that, I mean I did that circle there at least a foot narrower than the actual cones. So it can be done. So I just line myself up again. Right, so let's see what I'm like if I do it anti-clockwise. This is probably where I'll make a right hash. I don't know whether there's any science to the fact that if you're right-handed you'll do right circles better than left. Who knows? So, alright, I'll come back to that in a minute. What I'm finding there is I'm just doing comfort braking with my rear brake. So like here, I'm completely off the brake, feet are on the foot pegs. So the more you do it, now it's becoming getting a bit of a momentum up and a rhythm. And then I looked at the curb and then I nearly drove into the curb. Right. I've just crushed a few little cones there. Let me just go sort them out and have a breather. It's good fun. Right. Magically repair those. So I'll just do a couple more in a clockwise direction and then I'll focus on doing some anti-clockwise ones for a few minutes. So again, look where you're going, both feet on the foot pegs, keep the revs up, look where you're going, so you don't need to brake. Oh, foot down then, bottled it there. So looking where you're going, keep the revs up and round. And round. But definitely my circle's getting smaller, and that's because I'm leaning the bike a bit better. Right, so let's assume I've got the basics of that. So let me go back. I need to commit. I'm trying to do some anti-clockwise ones now, but I'm just struggling to commit to it. I wonder why that is. Right, forget the cones. Let's just do some anti-clockwise ones. So we're going to go outside the cones. I'm just getting used to just going round anti-clockwise. What's the big deal? It's just the same manoeuvre, but I'm looking at the cones. That's what I'm doing. I can see myself doing it. But yeah, looking where you're going. Oh, that car distracted me. I'm going to blame that car there. Right, let's just do some really wide circles. Line myself up. And try again. Nope, screwed that up. What the hell, I managed one. Put my foot down then. Get your feet back up on the pegs, Stephen. Oh, nearly got my foot down then. Right. Let's just break that up. Let's just do a clockwise one again. I need to get off the rear brake. I ran a cone over then. One dead cone. Yeah, no, I did that. That's okay. Because I consciously there looked where I was going. Yeah, and again, consciously looked where I was going rather than at the cones. Maybe I shouldn't have got bright orange cones. Right, let me try some clockwise ones again. And obviously then, once I'm reasonably competent, which could be a while, then I'll start doing some figure of eights and things like that. Okay, so I seem to have mastered the clockwise ones at that distance apart. So let's have a look at the anti-clockwise ones. Let's just go back to them, mix it up a bit. So I'm looking where I'm going. Oh, just ran a cone over. Nope, managed that. Not as fluid. Yeah. So what I'm doing now is, just as a precaution, I've just got my left foot out just to steady myself in case I do fall. But I don't know whether that's an advantage or a disadvantage. Oh, screwed that up. Quite simply, I think I didn't have enough power there. Gun it through. Give it a little bit of power on the turn, not too much. Still feathering the clutch. Yep. Watching where I'm going. Bit of power. Okay, so that was straightforward. So let's try these anti-clockwise ones again. So all it is, yep, no problems there. Looking where I'm going, focusing, yep, no problems there. Huh, well, it seems to be working now. Oh, foot down there. Foot nearly down there. Looking where I'm going, that's fine. Right, I'll just have a breather. Right folks, so I might just call it a day at that. I think I've done quite a bit there, just to sort of an introduction to it. But this is literally 5 minutes from where I live, so I might just come back again and just have another go. Maybe even tonight or tomorrow. Keep building up the confidence. So if you like this video, please leave a comment down below. Give us a thumbs up, etc. That would be helpful. And by all means, if you want to link in some videos of yourselves doing similar things, have a go. I mean, I'd be interested to see techniques that you use, and you might be able to give me a few pointers. So thanks very much for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you with you in the next video. Ta-ra for now.